Hey guys, it's Steve. Welcome back to another Barbecue Bros video. Tonight I'm going to show you how I sear steaks on the Grill Dome Kamado. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so basically how we're going to run this cook is I've got some lump charcoal I just put in here. I've got one of the little Weber starter cubes down on the bottom. We're going to go ahead and get this lit. And then just put a couple of these bigger pieces on top. Kind of like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our indirect rack that we normally set like an aluminum pan or a pizza stone on here for indirect cooking, but we're actually going to be searing the steaks on this rack. So we flip that inverted. I've got the bottom vent wide open, the top vent is wide open, and we're going to let this thing get up to about 650, 700 degrees. So we'll pick back up once it's time to toss the steaks on. Okay, so here are two ribeyes that we're going to be searing. As you can see here, these steaks are massively thick. I got these cut about this one's about 1.25 inches, and that one's about the same. So these are some massive ribeyes. And all we're going to do is I'm going to take some olive oil, and for this the first step here where we're going to sear them, all I'm going to do is just with some olive oil. And then after they've seared, I'll go ahead and put some salt and pepper on them. I've actually read on some forums where pepper and other spices, like up at 650, 700 degrees, it actually turns some of the spices bitter. So that's why I'm not going to be covering these with spice right now. So that's all we're going to do is just get these rubbed down just like this with olive oil, and then we're just going to continue to wait while the Grill Dome gets up to temp. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you real quick how fast the temperature is climbing. It's only been about 5 minutes, and if we zoom in here a little bit, let me focus. You can see how quick it's climbing up. So it's about to hit 550, and it's just continuing to cruise. That's how open our top vent is, so it's all the way. And then the bottom vent is all the way open too. So it's literally been about 5, maybe 8 minutes, and that's how quick the temp is climbing. So this thing is super efficient, and we're about to get ready to throw these steaks on. Alright guys, the thermometer on our dome is reading 650, so it's definitely going to be a lot hotter down on the at the level of the inverted rack we're about to sear. It's at least 700, probably hotter than that. So what we're going to do is, it is absolutely crucial when you're running a Kamado this hot to burp it when you open it. So you want to let a lot of that hot air just kind of burp out the side. So you just want to like kind of barely open it like this. So you see all that smoke that just came out. And sometimes you can just kind of go ahead and do it again, kind of burp it again. There's no harm in doing it a couple times. Lift that open. So we've got a cranking fire right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to do these 1.5 minutes on each side. So one right there, and one right there. 1.5 minutes, and then we'll flip them. Alright, it's been 1.5 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and flip these guys. And we'll let those go for another 1.5 minutes. Alright, so we're coming up on another 1.5 minutes. So what we're going to do, these have amazing grill marks on them. We're going to go ahead and pull these off now. Okay, now that I've pulled the steaks to rest for about 10 minutes, we're going to lower the temp of the Kamado to about 400 degrees. And I've got the top rack on here now, and then I'm also going to put the extender rack on here, and we'll go ahead and close this up. Oops. Close that up, and then once we're around like 400 degrees, we're going to put the steaks up on the top rack to be as far away from the direct heat as possible and let the internal temperature of the steaks come up. Okay, while we're waiting for the grill dome to stabilize out around 400 degrees, we're gonna go ahead and just get some salt and pepper on these steaks. All right, that about does it. And we'll just push the salt and pepper in a little bit, and it's about time to throw these back on the Kamado. All right, our grill dome has stabilized out at 400 degrees, so we're gonna go ahead and get the lid open and toss these steaks back up on this top rack. It's a beautiful sight. Amazing grill marks on there. We'll go ahead and shut the lid. I'm cooking these medium rare, so I'm going to be looking for about a 135 degree internal temp on these. Alright, it's been about 2.5 minutes. We're going to go ahead and give these a flip. Looking great. We'll be back. Alright, so here we go. Our ribeye, our nice seared ribeye has been sitting for about 10 minutes. I'm going to take my slicing knife here and just cut it open. And look at that. We've got a perfect medium rare with a nice char on the outside. And that was it. So pretty straightforward. Hope you guys enjoy watching this video, and we'll see you again soon.